All right. Good afternoon for Ma'am Dian Ina as a lecturer from Language Assessment C class. So before I dive in my presentations, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafiar Diansyah, and of course I'm from Language Assessment C class. So in this video, I will present about the final project that made test specifications for individual. And now, as let's dive to my presentations. The first one is kisi-kisi soal. Jenjang pendidikan that I choose is for junior high school, and then this is for English language subject, and also in this for Merdeka curriculum, and this is for 7th grade in semester 1, of course, in this phase D. So element is writing, and I add reading for my individual project, and then the soal is content 10, and then the soal is multiple choice and essay or Brian. And now let's dive to my explanation. So the first one ATP, memahami tes deskriptif mengenai sebuah tempat dan materi tetap deskriptif teks. Indikator soal diberikan teks deskriptif sederhana tentang Candi Borobudur. Peserta didik dapat mengidentifikasi 3 kata sifat dalam teks dengan tepat, dan level kognitif ini masih masuk di L1 pengetahuan, dan bentuk soalnya multiple choice. And then indicator soal the next is still using same ATP and material. Diberikan tes deskriptif sederhana tentang Candi Borobudur, peserta didik dapat mengidentifikasi error atau kesalahan pada kalimat deskriptif dengan tepat, dan masih masuk di kognitif L1 pengetahuan, dan bentuk soal in multiple choice. And I will let's show langsung the soal. Nah, this is the soal. This is the assess the questions. This is number 1, identify the adjective, and then number 2, find the error from this text. And then next is the same ATP and Machori, and I add this from my individual for reading. Of course, the first one, indikator soal, diberikan teks deskriptif tentang Proud Indonesia, peserta didik dapat mengidentifikasi ide utama dengan tepat. Actually, this is all same, but in every soal have a different questions. Number 3 is identify ide utama, and then the soal number 4 is mengisi kalimat rumpang sesuai dengan language future simple present tense, language features from descriptive text, and then the next is mengidentifikasi informasi yang tidak disebutkan dalam teks. And all this is still in level cognitive 1, pengetahuan, dan nomor soal is number 4, identifikasi udah taman number 3, mengisi kalimat rumpang number 4, and then mengidentifikasi informasi yang tidak disebutkan dalam teks ada di nomor 5, dan semua soal bentuk pilihan ganda. And I will provide. Now, this is the questions. I'm proud of Indonesia, and in this descriptive text that I take from buku paket kelas 7. This is the main idea of the text, and then this is the word in fill in the blank kalimat rumpang that from this paragraph 3 that I provide in here. And then this is which not mention the text, and then same as the ATP from indikator soal. And then next, memahami teks deskriptif sederhana mengenai benda di sekitar, kemudian diberikan sebuah gambar terkait benda di sekitar, peserta didik dapat mengidentifikasi kalimat deskriptif berdasarkan gambar tersebut dengan tepat, dan sudah masuk di L2 pengaplikasian applying. And then this is still in multiple choice. Nah, this the student we provide the picture, and then the student choose the best descriptions for this object. And then next, still in the same ATP and materi, peserta didik diberikan 3 pilihan gambar terkait benda di sekitar. Kemudian peserta didik dapat menuliskan 2 kalimat deskriptif dari salah satu gambar yang telah dipilih dengan tepat. Dan masih masuk di L2 pengaplikasian, soal number 7, dan in uraian, sudah masuk di uraian. Nah, this is choose the one picture. Nah, this is, and then siswa disuruh memilih salah satu gambar ini, kemudian mereka harus mendeskripsikan dengan 2 kalimat saja. And then next, number 3, mengidentifikasi ide utama dan informasi spesifik dalam tes deskriptif sederhana, materi tes still descriptive text, indikator soalnya diberikan deskripsi singkat tentang sebuah tempat. Peserta didik dapat menuliskan kembali informasi utama dengan benar, dan ini masih masuk di L2 pengaplikasian, dan bentuk soalnya sudah uraian. Now, this is read the following, and then students should rewrite the main informations from the descriptive text, use their own word. Nah, this is the example of the questions. And then next, number 4, nah this is yang sudah saya tambahkan sendiri, yaitu untuk reading. Mengidentifikasi struktur tes deskriptif dan masih masuk deskriptif teks, diberikan deskripsi teks singkat tentang sebuah tempat. Peserta didik dapat mengidentifikasi struktur teks deskriptif dengan tepat. Dan ini sudah masuk L2 pengaplikasian dan dengan bentuk soal uraian. Nah, this is the example. So I provide the descriptive text about Taman Mini Indonesia Indah, short, maybe simple. And then the student should identify the generic structure, like where's the part of identifications, and then where's the part of descriptions. And then the last is menyusun tes deskriptif sederhana mengenai suatu tempat yang mengesankan, kemudian diberikan sebuah tema mengenai tempat yang paling mengesankan yang pernah dikunjungi, kemudian peserta didik dapat menulis sebuah tes deskriptif dengan struktur atau generic structure dan kaidah kebahasaan yang benar, dan ini sudah masuk di L3 penalaran. And then this is the last questions, assessment. And then sudah masuk uraian. Nah, this is the example of the questions. Write a descriptive text about your memorable place. Kemudian dituliskan dan don't forget pay attention to the generic structure. And now let's dive to the rubric, scoring rubric. Nah, this is for the scoring rubric from my questions, more my assessment. Number 1 until number 6 is multiple choice. So yeah, it's multiple choice. No need table scoring rubric. And then this is the scoring rubric for number 7, 9, and 10. From number 7, this is one, number 9, and number 10. Now, there are 4 criteria, and then 4 score, starting for 4 for the excellent, 3 for good, 2 and for fair, and 1 for poor. And then number 8, now this is have a different scoring rubric because the question not look like same from number 7, 9, and 10. So this is the for this scoring rubric. Now, in this scoring rubric, in here, in every questions for multiple choice, each have a 6 point. Jadi setiap soalnya mempunyai pilihan ganda, mereka mempunyai poin 6 jika benar. And then next for the number 7 until 10, in each questions they have they have 16 score in each questions because karena ketika semua di total semuanya 16. Jadi jika semua sudah tertinggi dari 4 kriteria ini, mereka memiliki nilai 16 paling tinggi. Jadi nomor 7 16, 8 16, 9 16, dan 10 16 poin dari masing-masing soal tersebut. And then I also provide the example questions. I'm sorry, example good answer for number 7 until 10. Now I provide. Now this is for choose the one picture. So in here I provide from table and chair from picture 2. Nah, this is because the descriptions, what is mentioned about in that picture, there's table and chair, and this is made from wood with the brown color that already same in the picture. And then di tabel di meja itu ada buku, pensil, and no, and then this is for the example good answer for number 8. Now this is for number 8. Rewrite the main information using their own word. They described about what is the Bali, and then what is that make attractive from Bali. Now, and then this is also number 6. Identify for identification and descriptions. Now, I provide the code. For example, the code answer that already have 16 score. And then this is also the example of what is it? Example the good answer for making simple descriptive text that contain have a 16 scores. Like this is the identifications, and then this is the descriptions about the place that they choose. And I already also put the questions in the what is it? Oh yeah, I will explain the revisions. Now this is the revision. Now in the previous in my group, when I remember, this is the revision from the suggestion from my friends and also from Mendy and Ina. The using of adjective is too difficult for in 7th grade, and also the text is like difficult to understand for 7th grade. So in here, I revise it into and I take this text from buku paket kelas 7, and then I take this and I put there, and I think this is the adjective that describe from this text is easy to understand for 7th grade. Nah, this is 3 adjective. The answer is beautiful, detailed, golden. Nah, and then this is all beautiful. Nah, this is I think and then Asian majestic is actually hard to understand for in 7th grade. So I revised into more, what is it, more easy to understand for 7th grade. And also I revised the number 6, the corrected version. So I think I better use uh, find error about the grammar, because it's related from the language features from descriptive text. So I revise into the grammar in language features. This is the previous only corrected version of error, and in here I revise into the uh, error from the grammar, because and also I think this is not really hard. Or of course the answer is B. Come should be in come. And this is and then ini yang sudah saya tambahkan sendiri dari untuk reading, agar siswa supaya lebih mengasah reading mereka. Dan kemudian ini juga reading, mereka saya suruh identifikasi untuk yang saya tambahkan sendiri, dan ini scoring rubrik. Kemudian ini the example, the good answer, and I already put the what is it, the link test in the Google Form. So I will provide the Google Form in this section comment in Google Classroom. So I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attentions, and have a nice day, and thank you, ma'am, for this semester, and I hope we will meet again in the next semester. And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.